This is Lydia from Linbay Machinery. Glad to see you. Today I will explain to all the followers about this double roll forming machine for angle profile. Here are the different two angle designs. They are different in the section, so we need two sets of rollers to produce to make a machine more economic and to save the space. So we made this double roll forming machine, and you don't have to change the rollers to get these two designs. If you are interested in to see more details, follow me for the next video. At this combination production line, we have the electric decoiler. The decoiler is controlled by a motor so that it will relieve the steel coil automatically for the next step, punching process. After the decoiler, this is a punching press. This press is made by Yang Li. It is a very good and famous brand of punch press in China. You can find the after-sales service center in all over the world. Besides of the punch press, we always use the servo feeder to feed each step of the press. With this servo feeder, it is better than it can give a better precision for the holes. So every hole is in its position with very high precision, almost no tolerance here, this part. It is also controlled by a servo motor. We use a Delta brand. It is a very good Taiwanese servo motor brand. With the electric control panel, we control this part with a very good precision. The working line of this press is around 6 meters per minute. This speed is the whole line precision. The whole line precision depends on this press. Let's have a look about the punch mode. The punch mode we use here, we have 14 lines of perforations, so that makes the working speed faster than others. The mode here we use is the best and the hottest material in China, SKD11. It has a very good performance. We also put a cooling system here so that it can reduce and prolong the working life for the modes. Now we are at the roll forming part. This is the most important part of the line. As I told at the beginning, this is the double roll forming machine. It has two sets of rollers. This side is the rollers for the angle, and the other side is another angle drawing. So you can see here is the whole set, and there is another set. We have two sets for these two profiles. That's how we realize on one machine to produce two different profile joints. The customer doesn't need to change rollers, so the change will be very easy. When you produce this profile joint, you put the steel coil inside this way. All the rollers has the guide, so you don't need to be afraid about the center line changes or any other questions. And here, if you want to produce this joint, you just put the steel coil inside this way. But very important to know one point, the machine couldn't produce these two profile joints at the same time. Here we have a new design to ensure the strengthness of the profile. You can see in the same shaft we have two sets of rocks, so that we put the nuts here to ensure this part is separate than the other part. That's how we make the profiles more straight for the double row structure. This line we have 12 forming stations for the angle. Because the working speed is faster, so normally it needs more stations to release the strength of the steel coil. Now we are at the last process of the production, the cutting lens. This cutting stand is controlled by a servo motor. It is Delta brand. It's a very famous Taiwan brand with a very high precision at length. It no need to stop the reforming motor when it cuts the lens. So the working speed of this line is very fast. To produce this perforated profile, the line speed depends on the punch press. The working speed is around 6 meters per minute in this line. And for this profile, the angle profile, because there is no perforation, so the working speed can up to 40 meters per minute at least. It's a very fast working system with a high-speed electric control system. If you are interested in this machine, don't be hesitant to talk with Linbay Machinery. We are happy to explain you every details about this machine. See you next time. Bye bye.